I'd breathe in and let it out. Sit on the couch and think about how living's just a promise that I made. Hey, thank you.
And once again for ELO. And coming up next to the stage is Alan Hart. Who's been here a few times before. It's great to have him back.
Hello, hello. Oh, what a beautiful, isn't this beautiful weather? Beautiful people. So, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right here. 21. Anyhow, the first song I'm going to do is a song I wrote a long time ago. I was lucky enough to have grown up in Los Angeles. Parents are from Winnipeg. That's why I'm here, okay? Everyone wants to know. And I grew up as a child, but I grew up in the hippie era. I was so lucky to be down there, summer of love, all that great stuff. Going to the parks and hippies putting flour in my hair. All I did was cut my hair. That's the only difference. But when I got into college, I noticed that some of the people, we had a beautiful dream in the 60s that the world would be love and peace, right? You know, John Lennon, imagine all you need is love. I say we can't give up on that dream. Even though right now it seems like the world is far away from there, we can't give up on that dream. So I wrote this song kind of singing to some of those people that, you know, once were hippies and they kind of threw it away. In the 80s, they became yuppies. They kind of turned their backs on it. So I need your help. It's called Hey, Have You Forgotten the Dream? And when I raise my fist, I need everyone to give me a hey, because we're kind of like shouting at those old hippies and everyone else and saying, hey, we can't forget the dream, right? 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 How do you, let's see, just a minute here. Okay, all right, so here we go. So here we go. Hey! Have you forgotten the dream? Hey, we used to be out on the street. Hey, guerrilla rebels and rousers. I find it hard to believe. Everyone, hey, you call yourself the one, but you don't love anymore. You've forgotten your chances, and you've forsaken your fun. I know it's awful hard, but you ain't got no one but who wants you around. If you just throw another tantrum, hey, have you forgotten the dream? We used to be out on the streets, guerrilla rebels and rousers. I find it hard to believe. Hey, you called yourself the ones, but you've forgotten your love. All alone in the evening, just like the setting of the sun. I know it's awful hard when you ain't got no one but who wants you around if you just throw another tantrum? Last time, hey, have you forgotten the dream? 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 Thank you, thank you. We can't forget that dream, right? And now I want to just do one. I'm not a keyboard player, as you obviously found out. But I just wanted to, I like the organ. But I'm going to do another beautiful hippie song from one of my favorite hippie bands, the Moody Blues. And on such a beautiful day, these words are just perfect. So I'll just sing it, and I hope you enjoy it. So here we go. Bluebird flying high, tell me what you sing. If you could talk to me, what news would you bring? Of voices in the sky, voices in the sky. Nightingale hovering high, harmonize the wind. Darkness, your sympathy, I can hear you sing. Those voices in the sky, those voices in the sky. Just what is happening to me? I lie awake with the sound of the sea calling to me. Voices in the sky. Children, those children skipping rope, tell me what you sing. Playtime is nearly gone, the bell's about to ring. Those voices in the sky, those voices in the sky. Just what is happening to me? I lie awake with the sound of the sea calling to me. Bluebird flying high, tell me what you sing. If you could talk to me, what news would you bring? Of voices in the sky, voices in the sky, voices in the sky, voices in the sky. Thank you. Don't forget the dream. Peace, love, French fries for everyone.
And coming up next to the stage, and we'll just over to the side, is Pat Power. One other thing of note, we are streaming, so if somebody does not want to be live streamed, just let Paul know at sound, and he'll stop it for you. And we do have a donation jar if people want to help support with the cost of maintaining the equipment and replacing it or upgrading it as need be. And in any case, I will get off the stage again, and please welcome to the stage Pat Power.
Check, check. Check, check. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
Lotus land, let he just reach out your hand. Lotus land, let he just reach out your hand. Let's live in Lotus land, lady, just reach out your hand. I'll follow you until I can't keep up. Let's live in Lotus land, I find it just amazing, man, how I throw out my plans for love. And I'll never be hungover, it'll be like crimson and clover. In a world of passion, you and I'll never ever lose our composure. Never working, toiling, spinning, never ending, no beginning. And it won't come crashing down, I'll never ever reap though I've been sinning. Let's live in Lotus land, lady, just reach out your hand. I'll follow you until I can't keep up. Let's live in Lotus land, I find it just amazing, man, how I throw out my plans for love. Down in Lotus land, I swear I'm like the POTUS, man. I bomb atomically and I go down. Lotus land, let he just reach out and Lotus land, let he just reach out, yeah, yeah. I'll never ever lose our composure. Never working, toiling, spinning, never ending, no beginning. And it won't come crashing down, I'll never ever reap though I've been sinning. Oh, let's live in Lotus land, lady, just reach out your hand. I'll follow you until I can't keep up. Let's live in Lotus land, I find it just amazing, man, how I throw out my plans for love. Down in Lotus land, I swear I'm like the POTUS, man. I bomb atomically and I go down. And Lotus land, Lotus land, and Lotus land.
Thanks, everybody. That one was called Lotus Land. My name's Pat Power. You can check me out online. Thank you to Paul and everyone who's performing tonight. It's really lovely. This is my first time in Winnipeg, actually. I just got into town last night. I'm visiting my parents, and so thank you to you guys for shuttling me around town and coming out. And it's just such a nice night. So cheers, everybody.
Yeah, monk mode starting tonight. Go on monk mode, you won't save me for some time. You brought this onto yourself, so smother those cries of pain. No monk well on his way would fall for those lies again. I'm leaving home and I'm cutting my hair today. My bed, when everything's a spinning, hold to the center. Go on monk mode, yeah, monk mode starting tonight. Go on monk mode, you won't set me for some time. Time I just keep wandering into the maze of shame. Drop off your body if you think you can focus your gaze. Always, oh, I'm not moving 'cause this stays always the same. My bed, everything's a spinning, hold to the center. Go on monk mode, yeah, monk mode with all of my might. Go on monk mode, you won't save me for some time. Go in monk mode, I've seen everything that I care to see. There's only one way this man is gonna find peace.
Thanks, everybody. My name's Pat Power. Thanks again to Paul and Paul. Have a great night.
Okay, and once again for Pat Powers, and coming up next to the stage is Greg.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out.
Good.
Yeah.
Love to see you again next week. So.
Oh, you mean in town? No,
Yeah.
I'm leaving next Sunday. But I'll be back.
Awesome.
You guys have been doing this for years, so
Yeah.
hopefully you don't stop anytime soon.
We're not planning.
So I'll be back.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Safe trips.
Yeah, cheers.
Great set.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's so tasty.
Oh, you like it?
It's like to the rainbow and the sun.
What's your name?
Right.
Brett? Brett. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, awesome. Just so you plug in? Yeah. Yeah. There's plug in on the stand. Oh, right here.
Well, this is my first time around these parts, and I do appreciate everyone sitting and at least paying attention enough to try and ignore what I'm saying. I got a couple tunes I wrote. Maybe I'll do one little cover, but this first song I'm going to play I wrote quite some time ago. It's about all the love in life you just can't let go. It's called My Favorite Shirt. I lost my shirt the other day. I need it back in the worst way. I'll retrace my steps for the past 3 days. Followed my sin, gluttony and shame. Looked under rubble, I was howling my name. Hid under bridges to get out of the rain. I walked so long from Kane to the Bay. Love lost its touch along the way. But I dreamt that I found you, torn, tattered, and stained. And when I awoke, I was howling your name. But I walked all night and hopped the last train, and I ain't found nothing, so there's no more to say. Thank you. I'm just trying to do my best, because the man before me put on a heck of a show, and the man after me, I know following up is going to be quite the same. So I'm trying just to not embarrass myself best I can in public, like my mama taught me. Thank you, sir. This next tune I'm going to play is an old folk standard. It's a cover. It's actually one of the pieces of music that got me into folk in the first place, and singing and writing my own songs and kind of trying to turn poetry and turn feelings and turn expressions that I have outward and show them to other people and see if they feel a little bit of the same. So it really kind of took me back. It's about being around a no good woman, basically, is what it's about. It's called Rock, Salt, and Nails. On the banks of the river, where the willows hang low, and the wild birds they warble in the low morning sound. On the banks of the hollow, where the water runs cold, it's where I first listened to the lies that you told. Now I lay here in bed and I see your sweet face. The past I remember, time cannot erase. The letter you wrote me was all written in shame, but I know that your conscience still echoes my name. Now these nights are so long and the sorrow runs deep, and nothing is worse than nights without sleep. I walk out alone and I look to the sky, too empty to sing, too lonesome to cry. Now if you ladies were blackbirds, you ladies was thrushes, I lie there for hours in the cold windy marshes. If you ladies were bird squirrels with high bushy tails, I load up my shotgun with rock, salt, and nails. I load up my shotgun with rock, salt, and nails. Thank you very much.
And once again for Greg, and coming up next to the stage is Mason. It's been a while. Yeah, it's right on the stand. Perfect. Do you want in the chair? Do you want me to move that?
Nah, I'll just stand. Thank you. Can you guys hear that? Little guitar coming at you. I walked out of that building behind us. Well, we're there a few weeks ago, and I looked at the stage, and somebody was playing, and I thought, that looks like a fun place to come and play music. And so I looked up, and I saw this open mic, and I asked my friends. We drove here from Morden, a couple hours away, just to come play for you. And I'm glad we did. Thanks. You ever been to Morden? You got family there? You ever been to the Corn and Apple Festival? We just had the Corn and Apple Festival last weekend. All right, I'll shut up and play my guitar. If I could get a little more guitar in that monitor, that'd be great. Thank you. A little more? That's great. Thank you. Here's a Tracy Chapman song. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, yeah, I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely, you better make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number, and I know you got mine. You know that I called you, yeah, I called too many times. You can call me, baby, you can call me anytime. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, yeah, I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely, you better make me change my mind. This youthful heart can love you and give you what you need. Yeah, this youthful heart can love you, yeah, and give you what you need. But I'm too old to go chasing you around, wasting my precious energy. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, yeah, I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely, you better better make me change my mind. Said I don't want to leave you lonely. You better make me change my mind. Thank you. I really thought I was going to be sitting here by myself tonight. And it turns out you guys had nothing better to do either. So I got a whole pile of friends here, and that's awesome. Some from Morden, some from Nunavut, and then one from New Brunswick. Came all the way from New Brunswick to hang out with us here tonight. What's that? And I got new friends here. And Halifax folks too. Come on. Anybody further than Halifax? Nope. Play one more. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. Get ready, crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, well, it cries in the cradle at night. It swings and it jives, cakes all over like a jellyfish. I kinda like it, crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby, she knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy, gives me hot cold fever, leaves me in a cold, cold sweat. Gotta be cool and relax and get hip and get on my tracks. Take a back seat and hitchhike. Take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. Gotta be cool and relax and get hip and get on my tracks. Take a back seat and hitchhike. Take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. Get ready, crazy little thing called love. 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 Thank you. My name is Mason. We'll come back sometime.
And once again for Mason. And coming up next to the stage, we have Kidam, and he'll be accompanied with Carlos Tarlos to cover a couple of things while they are getting to the stage and set up. At the table at the front, Daniel is selling some of his art. Sorry, Monica? I'm Monica, sorry, I'm horrible with names. So they've been away for a bit and they're back in town, so take a look at what they're selling and support them. And otherwise, the sponsors for CaRaVaN once again are the Exchange District is, Long and McQuade Music, Smokes Poutinerie, and Excuse Our Winter Home. And looks like Kidam's almost ready to go, and Carlos is right there, and I will get off the stage.
Hey everybody, great to be here, and lots of newbies around here, and they were awesome, weren't they? It's a wonderful family here, the CaRaVaN crew. So we're going to do a little bit of spoken word, and we didn't rehearse this. I just showed him the words that I'm going to recite, and he said, sure, I'll do that. We have done a couple things together in the past, but it's been a while. First one's called The Horrors of War. Ready to go? Okay. Send the men off to war. They don't know what's in store. Train them to kill the enemy. That could be you or me. Turn them in to killing machines. Make them angry, make them mean. Make sure they shoot to kill. It'll turn into a new kind of thrill. Blow up land with your bombs, inflicting the most harm. Hit them before they even see what hit them. Don't blame me. No one knows the horrors of war. No one knows what's in store. And if they survive and go home, they will feel all alone. Traumatized with PTSD. Horrible images they will see. But there is an easy solution to keep them out of the institutions. Dope them up on prescription drugs. Profits to the pharmaceutical thugs. Then go back to the ravaged lands and rebuild from the sands. And in the end, look who profits. And there is no way to stop it. The military-industrial complex profits each time with huge success. Thank you. Right on. That was fun. And this next one's called The Exploding Balloon. It was inspired by this Buddhist saying that I read. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is an option. You have the choice, actually. You ready to go? Okay. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is an option. Government is necessary without corruption. All the things that cause pain don't always have to remain. If you choose to hold onto anything bad, that will surely make you sad. What's happened is now dead and gone, and your life must carry on. Holding too many things inside makes for a bumpy ride. The balloon can only take so much air before it explodes, balloon no longer there. So release the pressure before it explodes. Walk lightly when carrying a heavy load. Don't let the little things get out of hand. Take my advice. I hope you understand. Thank you. Quick Zappa thing. Is that okay, Paul? Okay. You want to try the Evelyn modified dog? Evelyn, a modified dog? The one I've done?
Okay.
It's a Frank Zappa piece, Evelyn, a modified dog. First heard this when I was 13. I got turned on to Zappa by my older cousin on Christmas Day, and I happened to have an Aunt Evelyn upstairs, and he's just blasting this Frank Zappa, which just blew me away. Evelyn, a modified dog, viewed the quivering fringe of a special doily, draped across a piano with some surprise. In the darkened room where the chairs dismayed and the horrible curtains muffled the rain, she could hardly believe her eyes. A curious breeze, a garlic breath, which sounded like a snore, somewhere near the Steinway or even from within, had caused the doily fringe to often tremble in the gloom. Evelyn, a dog having undergone further modification, pondered the significance of short person behavior in pedal depressed panchromatic resonance and other highly ambient domains. Arf, she said. Thank you. And thank you to this guy. He did awesome, I think. Right on. That was fun, man. And that's what happens.
Thank you.
That's what can happen at CaRaVaN, you know, anything. I see all these wonderful collaborations, and it's just so fun. Very inspirational. Keep it up, people.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
And once again for Kidam. And next and last act of the first half is staying on stage, Carlos Tarlos.
Yes, please. Come on down. Okay, we're going to do a little Justin Hayward now. In other words, the Moody Blues. So this, never comes the day on Tuesday afternoon. Yes.
Whoa. All right, we're going to try another mashup.
Join in whenever you feel like it, yeah. Work away
Today, work away tomorrow. Never comes the day for my love and you. I hear her gently sighing as the evening slips away. If only you knew what's inside of me now, you wouldn't want to know me somehow, but you will love me tonight. We'll all will be alright. We'll be alright. Okay, we need to clap your hands now. Work up today and think of tomorrow and love each other tonight. And dream what's inside of you, see what's in front of you. It's never hard on your side. You know it's true. We all know know that it's true.
Oh, it's true.
You know it's true.
We all know that it's true.
Work away today. Okay, I think he's gonna kick into another song now.
No, he's not.
No? Tuesday afternoon.
I'm just beginning to see. Now I'm on my way.
Those gentle voices I hear,
Chasing the cards away.
thing calls to me. Here we go. The trees are drawing me near. I've got to find out why. Those gentle voices I hear explain it all with a sigh. Okay, now we get the hands going again. I'm just recalling the reflections of my mind. It's just the kind of thing that leaves myself behind. Just every dwelling on this fairyland of love. With you and me could see and dream the beauty of Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday afternoon. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Here we go. Tuesday afternoon. Thank you, Moody Blues. And then we can say,
And now it's just me. But didn't they do a great job, though? Okay, this is A. Oh, I'm all alone suddenly. Wow. Here's one I wrote. It's called On the Stage. If you want to be a big star, if it's glory you need, then you must have talent if you want to succeed. I'll be on the stage tonight. I'll forget my lines. I will overact. I will be a ham. I'll be in the spotlight. stage with me. You were great. I was so. I was so upset. I was hoping to steal a show. If it's fame you're after, if it's showbiz you seek, then you must have charisma, you must believe. There was thunderous applause, a standing ovation too. But to my chagrin, it was not for me. It was for you. If you want to be a big star, it's glory you need, and you must have talent if you want to succeed. Thank you very much. That's all I got. That's all I got. Have a great night. I love you all.
Hello. Is that sounds okay? Yep. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do an Aeneas Mitchell song to start off. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Lay back and close your eyes. I know you've seen a lot of sorrow. I know you've heard a lot of lies. They said work hard and save your money. You were a worker all your life, but in the end, who got the honey? But the hand that robbed the hive. It's a hard bargain they drive. Goodbye, goodbye to Main Street. Goodbye, Company Town. And who can say how far away this wayward train is bound? Though the hounds come round your doorway, and though the vipers at your heels rags to riches on a stitch of gleaming steel, on a shining reel to reel. Goodbye, goodbye to State Street. Goodbye, Capitol Ground. And who can say how far away this wayward train is bound? So go to sleep, you weary hobo. Lay back and close your eyes. I know you've seen a lot of sorrow. I know you've heard a lot of lies. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try an original. We'll see how it goes. They say no man is an island. I don't know if this is true. I've been so far away from home so long, stranded on one too. And they say patience is a virtue, but that only goes so far. I cannot wait until I do not have to wait no more. I've got a pocket full of wind, and I have all the winds in there, save one. Well, I tried to be a young man, and that always got me through. But at some point that approach has failed. I'm trying something new. I pray to all the gods I know, and all the gods have listened. Save one. I've been so long away, so long away, so long. It's been 14 hours, 20 years, and one more day. I've been so long away. I've been a king, I've been a beggar, been a sailor, been a thief. I have been blinded by the joys I've seen, felt the sting of grief. I have heard the sirens call, the one that dooms them all. Save one. I've been so long away, so long away, so long. It's been 14 hours, 20 years, and one more day. I've been so long away. They say no man is an island. I don't know if this is true. I started out a member of a mighty fearsome crew, and every single man is gone. Every single man has made it home, or perished in the trying, every single man. Save one. Thank you.
And once again for Brad. And coming up next to the stage is Joey McNair. And once again, do want to remind people that Daniel and Monica are at the front table selling their art. So please support them as well.
Yes, please. By the way, you're doing fantastic. Give me a grief. Oh man, I'm sorry. I've heard that a lot. I don't know if that's like a reference to my hair most of the time, or if it just looks like I do a lot of drugs. A little bit of both? No. All right, there we go. Hi, everybody. My name is Joey McNair. I'm here from Miami, Manitoba. Unexciting. And first time here. This is thanks. This is a beautiful stage. This is a beautiful setup. And I've really been enjoying all the talent so far. I've got a song for you guys that I wrote, and it's called Mind Control. Doctor, can you help me get a drink? Something in my mind's out of sync. The people in my life just pass me by. when you're not in chains. The letters found a home in my veins. Something on that shelf to ease my pain. A worm has dug its way into my brain. Life's a lullaby that screams your name. No one else can hear it, you're insane. Just take it all away, your tasty parlor games. Just hold my hand and call my name. Choose not to fight. Instead, I just lay down with all my might. Fuse the bones from in my bones. The grief will make me high no more. Doctor, can you help me get a shrink? Something in my mind's out of sync. The patch you gave me melts my rotten skin. Hit me with another, go the edge. Just take it all away, the pasty flakes of shame. Tomorrow I can hope to just be brave. Reuse the same old lines. I've learned nothing new in all my time. To lose the little bits of me every time I cross that street. Just become of my love. Hold away from me. Wash me down and watch me bleed. Thanks, guys. Now that I've got your attention, I'll play something a little slower. Get your butt rock out of here. This is a song I wrote a few months ago. It's called Tunnel Vision. The sight of what is happening is too strange to see. 1,000 little senses down to the T. Tell me, have we been here not long ago? Off-white carbon copies of smoke and go. Looking for the mirror behind the lights. Someone else is living my kind of life. Pathways over roadways and down the street. Running down the freeway screaming, help me, I'm free. Shrink from dark clouds over me, heaven, won't you show some mercy? Nothing left from the days gone by. All you have are your memories. And hell, those are hard to let free. Snapshots taken from this a frame of mine. The living room is empty and that's a sight. No one's ever been through the kitchen door. And I can't take the peace here anymore. Have the choices that I've made had anything to do with fate? All the good things in my life or just before I die? And who's making the calls at night? Thanks.
And once again for Joy McNair, who will hopefully be back sometime. And continue the applause and welcome to the stage, Nathaniel. And I can't see movement. As in, I literally can't see movement. It's so dark. All right. Andrew? All right. And while we are waiting, coming up next to the stage is Andrew.
Okay. Hello out there. How are we doing? Awesome. Good. Good. Well, yeah, I got to get ready here because I wasn't ready. Now, there was a celebrity passing this week, and I'm not talking about a game show host that treated animals better than people. There were a pair of professional wrestlers that passed away in the past week, Bray Wyatt and a grizzled veteran by the name of Terry Funk. And in their honor, I'm going to read a spoken word recording that was originally done by another pro wrestler, Classy Freddie Blassie, back in the 1970s. And I'm going to dedicate this to them. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Classy Freddie Blassie, he had a catchphrase that was called, he would call his opponents in his interviews a pencil-necked geek. And he recorded this item, which is also entitled A Pencil-Necked Geek. Here it goes. Back when I was a kid, life was going swell. Till something happened, blew everything to hell. That night my daddy stumbled in, all pale and weak. Said a woman up the block just gave birth to a geek. Mom said, sell it to the circus. What the heck? Dad said, nope, this one's a pencil neck. And if there's one thing lower than a sideshow freak, it's a grit-eating, scum-sucking pencil neck geek. You see, if you take a pencil that won't hold lead, looks like a pipe cleaner attached to a head, add a buggy whip body with a brain that leaks, you got yourself a grit-eating pencil neck geek. Pencil neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking peahead with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut losing streak, nothing but a pencil neck geek. Soon the geeks were popping up all over town. You couldn't hardly sneeze without knocking one down. After a nice juicy steak, if you need a toothpick, just reach for a geek. They'll do the trick. One day we cut one up for fish bait. Learned our lesson just a little bit late. Soon as the geek hit the drink, the water turned red. Sure enough, all the fish were dead. Pencil neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking peahead with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut losing streak. Nothing but a pencil neck geek. Most any night you know where I can be found. Yeah, stomping some geek's head into the ground. So keep the faith, 'cause in Blassie you can trust. I won't give up till the last geek bites the dust. Pencil neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking peahead with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut losing streak. Nothing but a pencil neck geek. They say these geeks come a dime a dozen. I'm looking for the guy who's supplying the dimes. It's going to be real hard times for all of those grit-eating, scum-sucking, boot-licking, drop-kicking, gut-grinding, nail-biting, glue-sniffing, scab-picking, butt-scratching, egg-hatching, sleazy, smelly, pepper-bellied, dirty, lousy, rotten, stinking freaks. Nothing but a pencil-neck geek. Thank you. And I have another one from Classy Freddie Blassie. This one's entitled Blassie, King of Men. I want to tell all you people just one thing. You know there's plenty of men around, but just one king. You can go through life acting mean and sassy, but you better play it cool when you come around to Blassie. And that goes for all the women too. You best watch your step when you're messing with Fred. I've said it before and I'll say it again. My name is Blassie, King of Men. I don't beg for mercy and I don't give none. If you're looking for trouble, I'll loan you some. So just step right up if you're itching for a fight. Next time you know, pow, out go the lights. If you're lucky, you'll walk away like some kind of man. Otherwise, they'll tote you off in a garbage can. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. My name is Blassie, King of Men. I went all around the world and my heart was stirred when I found out that Blassie is a household word in the slums of Japan. I saw a little pipsqueak called the neighborhood bully, a pencil-neck geek. Every time I pull into one of those new hick towns, there's always some loudmouth geek hanging around. Some guy lipping off about how he's the best, says he'll take care of Blassie, just like all the rest. Yeah, well, I'm warning all you geeks, and I ain't funnin'. When you see Blassie coming, you better start running. And don't stop for nothing, and don't turn around, 'cause when I catch up, I'm gonna mow you down. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. My name is Blassie, King of Men. Yeah, you better step lively, geek, 'cause before I'm through, I'm going to be mopping up the floor with you. And when you're down there on your knees, just a begging me to stop, I'll squeeze your head like a pimple until it pops. I'll have your brains for breakfast, your guts for lunch. That pencil nate will make a nice snack for me to munch. You should have listened, geek, 'cause this is the end. My name is Blassie, King of Men. Thank you. Do I have time for one quick one? Quick, okay. Okay, it's a quick one. Shuffle demons. Out of my house, roach. Well, I had me a roach living in my walls. Living with him wasn't no fun at all. Well, I told him to go, yeah, I showed him the way. When I went to talk to him, this is what I'd say. Out of my house, roach. I said, get out of my house, roach. Out of my house, roach. I said, out of my house, roach. Don't want to see you here no more, crawling up my walls all across my floor. Get out of my house. Yeah, hit the track. Don't want to see you coming back. Well, you come into my home, but you don't pay a cent. I'm the one who gets stuck with the rent. Get out of my house. You're crowding my space. Yes, the time has come for you to find a new place. Out of my house, roach. I said, get out of my house, roach. Out of my house, roach. Get out of my house. This relationship just isn't hip, so I think it's time you abandon ship. Yes, one of us just doesn't belong, and I think it's you that has to move along. Yes, if I were you, it would be my goal to leave this house and save your soul. Please, Mr. Roach, won't you abide? 'Cause I got a motel and some pesticide. Get out of my walls, get off my floor, and make your way right out the door. Get away from my chair, stay off my couch, get out of my house, Mr. Roach. You're pushing Providence, you're pushing Providence, you're pushing Providence, you're pushing Providence. I want you out of my house, get out of my house, get out of my house, Roach. Thank you.
For Andrew. And coming up next to the stage is Tommy Cross. And I know I saw him just a moment ago. We'll flip orders again, and coming up next to the stage is, hold on a second. Tommy, you're up next. Run, 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 run. No. Do 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 do. All right. And one last time for the night, quickly mention the sponsors as Tommy's walking up to the stage. We have the Exchange District Biz, Long and McQuade Music, Smokes Poutinerie just over there, and our winter home XQs, and we'll be going back there later in September. So please, welcome to the stage now, Tommy Cross.
Being downtown and live performance, I think.
Yeah, I know. Always good fun.
All right, this microphone's been used for some people a lot taller than I tonight. Good evening. Evening. How's everybody doing? So, I guess while we're waiting on sound here, I'm not sure if it's me or the sound yet. Can never remember with this guitar. It's been. There we go. Haha. So, I'm just gonna play what I know. I'm gonna just play the songs that I've been playing the last couple of times I've been here. And yes, I'm sorry, parents, for the slight swear word in this song. So this is a song called "The Devil May Care." Well, I may not always sing in time, and I may not always sing in key. No, one thing I can tell you, and it's a certainty. These words were thought out meticulously. And even if I don't got much time left, it's something that's always on my mind. Son of a bitch, the devil may care to take me next. Put my foot next, up through the fog in my mind. It's so thick it feels like it's pouring out through my eyes. And I'm not ready to give up, no. And even if I don't got much time left, it's something that's always on my mind. The son of a bitch, the devil may care to take me next. I'm not ready to give up and quit, no. I've got way too much fight left. No matter what the devil he says, well, I'm not gonna give up that easily, no. And even if I don't got much time left, it's something that's always on my mind. Son of a bitch, the devil may care to take me next. Thank you. All right, this next one's called Party Last Night. I wrote this one as a lesson as to why I stopped drinking. When you can't remember the next day, it's always a good idea to quit, right? Oh, that sounds better. Well, I woke up this morning, 2 new stains on the table. Was it us from coffee this morning? Or was it that party last night? I remember seeing you there, and I remember answering the door. But I really don't know, I really don't remember anymore. And I woke up this morning, there were 2 new burns on our floor. Was it us from the coffee this morning? Or was it that party last night? Oh yeah, I'm sure, 'cause I remember seeing you there, and I remember answering the door. But I really don't, no, I really don't remember anymore. Well, I woke up this morning, and your pillow, it was still warm. But you were long gone. What happened at that party last night? 'Cause I remember seeing you there, and I remember answering the door. But I really don't, no, I really don't remember anymore. Oh, what was there to fight about? Oh, what was there to scream and shout? And I know when I get like that, babe, there's a good chance it was my fault anyway. So I'll apologize this time. Well, I'm sorry again. Well, I woke up this morning, 2 new stains on the table. Was it us from the coffee this morning? Or was it that party last night? Thank you.
And once again for Tommy Cross. And coming up next to the stage, one of the regular hosts of CaRaVaN, Mason, the bassman.
Good evening, all. I'm actually going to start off with a spoken word piece to start with, and then we're going to do a little bit of bass cover for the second half. So this is actually from the album Come Whatever May by Stone Sour. It's called The Frozen. The girls on the streets all look sad in this gold-encrusted little town. Why is that? Isn't this the town of dreams? Yeah, but it comes with a price. It's a town that never does anything and takes all the credit. A place that promises so much but never has a thing to say or a care in the world. There is no memory here. No dream for itself but the dreams of others. And all over the world, you talk about the place you've only seen in reruns, immortalized for its vice and deified for its carnage. There's money in the air there. All you have to do is reach up and grab it. In basements, garages, parking lots, empty lots, schoolyards, town cars, back rooms, and more, diamonds are fashioned from the expectations, then fortified on a steady diet of simple lives and red carpets. The ejaculating zeitgeist and night vision, culture is a punchline, and emotion is blood in the water. The sharks here play games you can't fathom, but you flock here anyway. On college money and credit cards, spending a week bullshitting yourself that it was all true, just all of it. Just to watch in the horror as it all falls to pieces under the gravity of reality. The starry eyes fade as it dawns on you. Nothing is guaranteed. You are part of the great divide, the chosen or the frozen. Now you're miles away without a net, your college money is a collage of debt, and your credit cards are all snapped in fucking half. It's time to wander a landscape bereft of mercy. This is now the backlot of your failed movie. A waking dream rewritten without your permission, the real luster, the soft focus, the soap opera vision is just the hindsight of a world who's been lied to, of sad serfs and untouchable lords. You took a chance, didn't you? But chance didn't have a part for you this time, maybe next life. And you can't even walk home. The girls on the street all look sad in this cardboard cutout little town. Huh, no wonder. It's the only thing here that's real. The gold is for fools and paradise is lost, but the hungry have never worried or bothered with the cost. Day by day, they fall away like rose petals. Like ink that won't dry or fade, it just runs wild down cracks and crevices, grooves and folds. So I hope someone saves you before you get cold, I really do. Because the girls are all sad in this little black book. If you don't believe me, take a closer look, if you can. All right, I get these. There we go. All right, so this song is by the Dropkick Murphys. This is a song called Good Rats. Have you ever stopped to think about what rats do for fun? Should they crawl around and scatter? Yeah, they're always on the run. But a rat sure loves a good time, just like you and me. I'll prove it with a tale about a rat-infested brewery. It started with a little lad named Berman McCann, who fell upon a drink that made him feel like quite a man. He rounded up his furry boys, though some were off round. They quickly changed their tune and they slammed a couple down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, all your good rats will send you to heaven. You find the pearly gates in the froth and the foam. 'Cause in these vats you make quite the creation. Your potions, they turn the Guinness to gold. Like mice behind the piper, rats from all around soon headed for this factory in old Dublin town. They surely heard news about this fancy new rat brew. They came, they saw, they had a taste and knocked back a few. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, all your good rats will send you to heaven. You find the pearly gates in the froth and the foam. 'Cause in these vats you made quite the creation. Your potions, they turn the Guinness to gold. The rats were a tizzy, addicted to the bone. The hairy lugs were giddy, they were never going home. Like a bunch of drunken pirates, prepared to walk the plank. They drank, they sang, they took a plunge, and in the beer they sank. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, all your good rats will send you to heaven. You find the pearly gates in the froth and the foam. 'Cause in these vats you made quite the creation. Your potions, they turn the Guinness to gold. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, all your good rats will send you to heaven. You find the pearly gates in the froth and the foam. 'Cause in these vats you made quite the creation. Your potions, they turn the Guinness to Thank you very much.